I'm not late. No, I was on time. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, wow. It feels good. Feels good. Feels good to be here. Feels good to be drinking beer for the first time in like a fucking month. I shouldn't have swore there. Oh god, I'm gonna get demonetized. Well, you know what? It's fine. I don't get monetized anyways. YouTube, what are you gonna do? You gonna take away the money you're giving me? You don't give me money. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt in like a year and a half when I'm like, oh god, now I'm making money. That'd be really unfortunate if this one episode where I said the F word within the first minute is the reason why I don't get paid by YouTube in like 20 years. And they're like, sorry, but we're not allowed to pay you. You're gonna have to delete that one episode of Ace Attorney, and I'll be like, no! Anyways, hello and welcome to another exciting Let's Play. It's your girl Kayleigh Alyssa here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. We got drunk Kayleigh on the mic today, so it's gonna be fun. It feels good. It's the first time in like a month that I've been able to enjoy my favorite beer. And you know, where I come from, that's a crying shame. That's what we call it. We call that a crying shame, not being able to drink. Oof. Oof da. We also say oof da. We also say oop. Let me just squeeze right past you there, okay? So, oop, I'm just gonna squeeze right past this over here, this save file over here. Oops, sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that's right. I'm gonna assume that's right. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be right. Listen, chat. So I've been thinking. Chat. Am I allowed to play Lisa the Painful on YouTube? Or is that, like, too much? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen other people play Lisa the Painful? Is that okay? Is that a safe game to play on YouTube? Let me know in the comments down below. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. But he told you that... He told you the secret! Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are, by their very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. That's why they call them pros. You know, like the ones you see on the corners. They also do tricks, but it's a different kind of pro and a different kind of trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible! Incroyable, if you're feeling French. I have seen Lisa content on YouTube. Okay, alright, okay. So someday, because I want to, and I can. So out of the trilogy, like the official trilogy, I can play Lisa the Painful and Lisa the Joyful, but Lisa the First, it's so hard to find a working APK for it. So I'm just going to play the second and third one. Kind of like the Mother series. I'm just going to skip the first Mother game, Earthbound Beginnings, quote unquote, and I'll just play the second and third game like I did with Mother. You know, I played Earthbound and I played Mother 3. Not in that order, which I should have, but it's fine. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Or incroyable, if you're feeling French. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? There's an egg in my mouth. How? Wow. How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Yeah, but you could perform literal magic, actual magic, spirit magic. You have spirit powers. You can turn into other people, dead people, as you channel them. You change your entire body and face to be that of that person. And yet, Party tricks are beyond your comprehension. You know what? Whatever. You know, actually, that kind of tracks. Because, you know, I've heard people say, like, guitarists, like, actual guitarists say, like, I could play the guitar. I'm literally in a band, a famous band, but I can't play Guitar Hero. It's totally different. And so, like, I get that. So, you know what? This actually does make sense. People who can perform real magic can't understand magic tricks that are just party tricks. I get it. I get it. No, that tracks. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. That's not what that is. I explained on the last episode. It was the monkey. Okay, it was the monkey. I would bet anybody $1 million that it was the monkey. $1 million. No, or it could be Acro. Wait a minute. There's that Acro guy. He's an acrobat. I bet he can climb up the wall too. You know what? It might be Acro or Money the Monkey. My money's still on Money the Monkey. Still, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. No, nobody take that bet, though. I'm not good for it. To be completely honest with you, I'm not good for it, and I will never have $1 million in my entire life. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. What do we do? No, you know what? I'm not going to ask you what to do, because every time you're like, what do you mean? You don't know? We should talk to people. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, thanks. That wasn't helpful at all. Wow! The Very Big Circus! And it's that one character from JoJo's or whatever. Do you hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yeah. Hold on, what was the voice that I did for?
It was kind of like Ray Romano.
But not. It's...
Yes! Wait! Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already.
Trust me, Acro can't do much climbing. Then it's the monkey! Oh, did he lose his legs in an unfortunate acrobatics incident? I bet that's what happened. Oh, Peek! I didn't even see you come in here! Oh, wow. My bad.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Oh. Hold on. I gotta find it again. Hold on.
Ray Romano! I'm Ray Romano! I need to set better boundaries with my in-laws! Row your boat!
Yeah, there it is. That's it.
I'm Ray Romano! Everybody loves me! Row your boat! Row your boat! What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trello, this just isn't going to work.
It's a lot easier when I can see his face. It's easier when I can see his face, because then I can picture exactly how he would sound.
And this is it. He would sound exactly like this.
His parents, not in-laws. I thought it was his father-in-law that moved in. Wasn't it his... Okay.
I'm Ray Romano. Everybody loves me. I need to learn how to set boundaries with my parents. What's for dinner? My brother's a cop. I'm Ray Romano. I played that mammoth once in Ice Age. Everybody loves me.
Was that a pretty good Ray Romano?
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trello.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa!
Yes, I wouldn't give up until I said
we're trying out his new idea for a new routine.
No, he lives across the street from his parents. Also, Ray Romano is the actor, not the character. Yeah, like I said, his name's Ray Romano. You mean it's not the same? I thought this was like a Truman Show kind of thing. Where, like, they're just filming Ray Romano's actual life. And he doesn't know. But he's also an actor who appears in Ice Age. And that's pretty much it. Just Ice Age. And the Ice Age franchise. That's his job. And, it's like a Truman Show kind of thing where, like, we're filming him with, like, a live studio audience, but he can't see it. It's like a two-way glass. Right? No?
So, we're trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
In around! There's an egg in my mouth. Wow, that egg stayed in her mouth a really long time. Either that or time slowed down for a second. You can really do that? That's incredible! Or incroyable if you're feeling French. Ray Barone is his name on the show. That's dumb. That's dumb. There, I said it. Pardon my French, but that's dumb.
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told yous. You're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so?
Ray Romano is a stand-up comedian and actor. He does stand-up? I'm pretty sure his only accolades are he's on the Everybody Loves Ray Romano show and Ice Age. Okay. Ray Barone is a sports writer for the newspaper. Sounds like we're talking about two different people then, obviously. Maybe even three. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
I hope you don't mean, like, literally shoot at her, because... I mean, you never know. People be doing crazy shit at this fucking circus, apparently. I don't know. I gotta talk to you about everything. Fuck. I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply.
You didn't know he was a comedian? That's what made him famous. I thought it was Everybody Loves Raymond. I thought they made a show called Everybody Loves Raymond because he walked into a studio one day and they were like, hey, that guy has a voice. Let's put him on TV. That guy's got a voice for TV. Let's do it. And then they got his brother to play as well, who also played in Finding Nemo as that one fish. Was he the puffer fish or something? Oh, fucking no.
Not to mention, he was draped in all those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. Wonder who they really saw. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Sorry. I was thinking about Princess Bride. So in that case, I'm not sorry. It's a great movie. One of the greatest, for sure. Absolutely. But then again, I'm really old, so of course I think that. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about it. It's what I'm waiting for even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Oh, she's far too young for me to be checking out the tents.
No, the big tent.
Oh, hi. You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Eh?
Waiting like this is a part of being in love with a teenager.
How so?
Well, if you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. Plus, she doesn't get out of school until 3 p.m.
That's probably why he's waiting, isn't it? That's why she's not in the big tent. That's why she's not here, and he's waiting at the entrance for her. He's waiting for the school bus to drop her off. Oh, I don't feel right about this. I want to finish this one. Let's go.
When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya, she's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato!
BRB. She'll be right back. Anyways. Carnival from... Oh, yeah, it is, though. It is, though. It's the carnival from Epstein's Island. If the circus came to the island, this would be the circus. Ventriloquism. Tell me all about it. So, how is this new routine working out?
You still just take a chill pill already. Our routine's a secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible, or incroyable, if you're feeling French.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not just gonna take the world, we're gonna take, fuck. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Before we should aim for the world. What does he think he is?
Trillo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he ain't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right.
Mark my words. I Trillo blah blah blah.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
I don't know, he likes things that aren't quite mature. So, you know? Things and or people that aren't quite mature yet.
I hate these characters! Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? You know? It's like I always say. If her age ain't on the clock.
No, you don't need to finish that one. Don't need to finish that one, Trillo. You're disgusting.
Don't screw this up! You've got to be a part of this too.
Goodbye forever. I hope it's you. I hope it was you, so I can see you get locked up forever. But also, I hope that Max is, like... Max helped you. Maybe Max was aiding and abetting. Because I want you both to get locked up forever. Bye! Well. Let's go to the lodging house. Yeah, I kind of want to talk to that clown again. What's his name? Mo! Now, Mo's nice. He understands boundaries and ages, you know, and that, you know, age isn't just a number. It is actually your age, and there are some ages that shouldn't be put together in terms of relationship. And Mo understands that. The judge doesn't. That was fucking scary. Since the judge was even... That's... Wow. Yep.
Yeah, it's you two.
What's Gumshoe?
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you be in an isekai? I wish. I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Van Camera told me to come down here and do this for her.
Don't worry, only one more creep in the series, then you're finished. Oh no, there's another creep? Oh! Why can't we get some normal characters? I don't want it. God, I'm so sick of Epstein's circus. Oh my god! I'm going in my fridge right now to get another beer, and I just remembered because I see them right in my fridge. I bought my groceries for the Thanksgiving. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. You won't be seeing me. I don't think. Maybe I'll do a surprise pop-up for lunch. Would you guys like that? You want to see a surprise 3 p.m. pop-up? I could do that. A surprise pop-up. That'd be kind of cool, right? I mean, why not? Just for Thanksgiving, we'll do a little supermarket simulator. Just for funsies. For shits and giggles. That'd be kind of fun. Do a little day drinking pop-up. But yeah, so I bought my groceries, which consist of, because I have this tradition, ever since I was disowned by my family and no longer invited to holiday get-togethers, that I would only buy pies for Thanksgiving. So I have a pumpkin pie, an apple pie, and I bought like a turtle cream pie. That's in the freezer. So, you know, I'll have like a slice or two of each throughout the day. And then I've got most of 3 pies to eat over the course of like the next week, or, you know, share some with my girlfriend or whatever. And it's, you know, it's a lot of fun. It's fun. Because the way I see it is, if I'm going to be disowned and no longer invited to the holiday get-togethers, then, you know what? The upside of that is, I don't have any adults to tell me that I can't eat just pie. So I'm going to do that and eat only the pie. I don't care about your turkey or your mashed potatoes, your stuffing, or your green bean casserole, or your Hawaiian rolls, or any kind of rolls. I'm going to eat pie. I'm going to eat 3 kinds of pie. I'm going to put a slice of each on the same plate, and I'm just going to pie tornado the shit out of that. And I'm going to go into a diabetic coma someday, but you know what? By gosh, it's going to be by my choice. I'm going out my way. Yeah, I figured as much.
Well, let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy.
Well, at least he's not trying to suck something else that's, you know, inappropriately aged for him, considering how old he is.
Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
Oh, I thought for sure that you two were gonna click. Oh, even Gumshoe doesn't laugh at his jokes. Well, now I feel really bad for Mo. Oh, poor guy. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
He was fake laughing? Wait, was he? Oh, that'd be really sweet if he was fake laughing the whole time. That's how I feel now that I'm in college and I can eat ramen and ice cream for every meal. Yeah! Yeah, see? I eat ramen almost every meal when I'm at home. Almost every meal. Like, last night for dinner, I had teriyaki beef ramen. And today, for breakfast, I had cheesy ramen. I only eat ramen and ice cream for dinner. I'm super healthy, guys. Yeah! You super healthy otherwise? Oh, you eat other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I eat other stuff. Like, at work, I'll make other foods. Sometimes I'll have yogurt or other things. But mostly it's ramen. I get my daily vitamins, okay? I eat my daily vitamin gummies. Alright? That part stuck with me. Don't feel bad for Mo. He's a killer. He's not a killer! He's not the killer. Don't you do that to me, Sky. I swear to God, don't you do that to me. No, he's not the killer. No, you're messing with me. Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? He's like the most obvious not the killer, okay? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal! You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way!
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to backbiting Francisca. Or having her bite my back. That's... Anyways, why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Van Kammer's always got a rise on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up.
He's like the Art the Clown, but unfunny. No, he's much funnier. He's slightly, he's a little bit, sometimes, there was that one scene in court yesterday where he was trying to rally up the crowd to say the three symbols, you know, the silk hat, the cloak, the white roses, and then like the entire crowd just silence, and that was funny. I know that's more of like a situational comedy thing, and he didn't set that up, but if it weren't for him being the one who did it, it wouldn't have been funny. I don't think it would have been as funny if it was a different character, but because it's the clown who's supposed to be funny, and nobody got rallied up to, you know, do it, that's what made it even funnier. So, I think he's funny. He has potential. Okay? Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. You know, she has that effect on people.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Van Kammer's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas. Going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Oh god, there's so much spit on my phone now. I gotta stop saying pal like that. I give it like the full like Draco Malfoy Potter. I don't know if you guys can hear that and appreciate just how much I put into some of the times when I say pal. But I try to emanate my inner Draco Malfoy. Just saying. Look, I know, you know, I know. Fuck Joanne. But come on. You get the reference, don't you? I'm sure you do, pal. For Francisca von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Well, let's move to Mo's room. Yeah, it's Mo. He's our favorite one from the circus. He's the best. And I don't believe a single word Sky has to say about him being the moiterer. He's not the one. No, he's just a helpful guy who's trying to figure out what happened to one of his oldest friends, Barry Manilow. That's not his name. Russell Barry. I was close. Sorry. It feels good to be drinking beer again. Mo's not here. No! Sorry, I was really excited to talk to Mo today. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. He does. He's obviously very passionate about his job. Well, guess we better go this way. Also, welcome back, Olivia.
We're gonna go to the big top.
Big top. We're gonna talk to that girly pop. She's over in the big top. Huh? Where's Regina? Yeah, where is Regina? Oh, she's in school. Got it. She's in school. No, that makes sense.
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Yeah.
The ringmaster's room? Maybe someone's in here. Uh-oh, file an Amber Alert. Oh, no! Ben's got her! Oh, no! Oh, no. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
It's a pet, not wild. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. You right, fam. You right, fam. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really cold? Was it really that cold or something? No, because his jacket is right there. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
They call this a face. Somebody already knew that. What?
A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
It's a clue! Pick it up!
Huh? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
You can if they're dead. And you're trying to solve their murder.
Pick up the fucking clue!
Aw, you... Ah! You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. I mean, aw. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Sorry, chat. It's not the right inflection for that. Okay, so we gotta move here. We gotta move here. We gotta move... we gotta move here. Oh, wow! We're gonna talk to a guy. A guy named Max. Maybe. Or Billy Bob John. Is that his name? Billy Bob John? No, definitely Max. He's got a theme now? I don't remember him having a theme. Has he always had a theme? Has he always had a theme? Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
But not like the way that Epstein hung in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Yes, he has. Oh. And I just never noticed? Did I just never notice? I feel like I would have noticed that. Okay, it stood out. Okay? I'm not me when I'm sober, okay? Don't judge me. Anyways. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. It's like Snickers. Here, have a beer. Why? Because you're not you when you're sober. Because you're Joe Pesci when you're sober. And then I drink the beer, and then I'm back to being Kayleigh. Here, have a beer. Why? Because you're Ray Romano when you're sober.
What? I don't know what you mean. This is just who I am.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
Whoops.
I should have read that, huh?
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's showbiz. Tell me about the night of the murder. Where were you on the night of the murder? Sorry, I already know that. It's, the night of the... Sorry, I need to recollect myself. This is a serious matter. Sorry, the night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I could do at will. It's obviously it's like a rope fighting technique, right? Like they did in like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and the what is it, the Curse of the Golden Flower, and the other ones. Yeah. Yeah! I don't care what the Stoogie Clown says. It wasn't me! Max, you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. Like how you kept your mouth shut yesterday? Huh? Is that what you mean? I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage! I won the International Grand Prix! It wasn't a race, by the way. International Grand Prix? International Grand Prix! It wasn't a race, by the way. Was that a race? No, it wasn't. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage on which they perform. As performers. With a performance. But the performers at this circus are completely, utterly devoid of ambition and performances. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Oh! Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. And the rest of me, but mostly my ears. Ah, there's a ringing in my ears. Relax, that's just tinnitus. Grand Prix! Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? It's not a race, by the way. Yeah, is that some kind of race? No. To be honest, though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this! I just happen to have a picture for the Grand Prix with me. See how I'm not next to a race car? That's how you know it wasn't a race. Just look at that fabulous stage! Wow, look at the bunny girls. Oh yeah, you're on a stage. Wow! It's a stage! I don't have a thing for bunny girls chat, and I do not feel comfortable with you implying that I do. I'm a little bit offended, actually. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man because I was surrounded by bunny girls. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim, the bunny girls. No, the bunny girls, no! Bring them back! That better be in the court record. Oh no! I'll never see them again. Look at his bust. That's not the bust I was looking at. I was looking at the bunny girl's bust. Sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm not a furry, okay? They're just bunny girls. It's not the same. Okay? Listen. It's a clear distinction. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling, the feeling of being surrounded by bunny girls. I just wish I could explain that to other people in the circus. You know, I feel like Mo would appreciate the bunny girls, but not in a weird way. In a nonchalant kind of way. You know? And then he'd make a joke about hopping to it. Right? Wow, wow, what do you mean, wow? Oh, Olivia, oh no, uh-oh. Oh, did I just lose a follower? I just wish oh yeah, no, I read that already. That's incredible, Max, or incroyable, if you're feeling French. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. Oh. Only winners get trophies. And sprinkles. Only winners get sprinkles. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Yeah! Just make sure you show it to all the other circus members. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? And get surrounded by bunny girls? Yeah! Chet, bunny girls! Oh, I'm never gonna let go of this picture. I'm gonna hold on to it forever. Wow! Wow! Bunny girls. What a vibe. We did it, chat. We made it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go now. I'll get back to playing the game. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna present you. Hey, bud. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me... Would you mind taking a look at this? Yeah, I know. No, I feel... You know what? Same, Ben. Feels gross to be agreeing with you on something, but... Maybe the girls are younger than I thought. I should probably stop looking at that picture then. I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Alright, no, that's fine. Now I gotta show somebody else that. We're gonna go on over to the watching house. Oh, wow, well, where's Gumshoe? Where's Mo? You know what, let's go to Big Top. Doesn't look like that anything's different. Okay, we'll move over to the Big Top Ringmaster's room. There's no, where's everybody? Oh my god. Cafeteria? Oh, I forgot about the cafeteria. No, chat, I forgot about the cafeteria. Oh, wow, it's still really messy. I would feel gross eating here. Just saying. I know I have some dishes in my sink, but it's like a bowl. It's like a plastic bowl, a ceramic bowl, and a Tupperware. And then like a bunch of forks and spoons and a couple of knives. Okay. That's not this bad. It's like 3 dishes and silverware, okay? Come on. Come on. It ain't like this. Plus, I rinse those off, too. Alright, I'll have it be known. I rinse. You gotta rinse first if you're gonna leave it there for, you know, when you have time to fully do the dish. At least rinse it. Come on. Look at these. It's got food stuff in it. Oh, God. Yeah, right. Welcome to the one. Oh, no, that's not right. Fabulous. Right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria. That's the right one. That's the voice. See, something you gotta find the voice first, and then you're like, okay, I'm good for the rest of the day. I'm good. Except for Ben. Ben's tough to find. Mo is easy. All right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood. No, that's not a yikes. That's a good thing. We love Mo. All right. You know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Taco about it. It's my best guess. All right. Come on. You can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly... Oh. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Wrong. Try again. Oklahoma. What do you think, girlie? I got it. Oklahoma. What is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me? I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story, and even greater jokes. But no one busted out laughing. You even used the famous no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Yeah! I mean, could you imagine not wearing pants to a restaurant? Because it says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air? It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a Cyclops. You must be telling the truth. Oh, I forgot I had special JoJo's Bizarre Adventures powers. Although I guess it's more like Persona. It's more like a Persona thing. Which is really just a JoJo's reference. So in that sense, yeah, I forgot I had JoJo's Bizarre Adventure powers. What if I show you this? Sorry, but I don't know anything about that. I gotta remember to start showing everybody the pepper. I see. After all, I'm just a clown. I concede Mo's a clown, but I get the feeling he's not your average clown. In the Grand Prix photo,
Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Yeah, I mean, get a load of those bunny girls. Come on. Would you want to be in like a international clown Grand Prix? Right? Come on. Bunny girls, you've even got a carrot. You already have the carrot. You are primed for the bunny girls. We need to make this happen, Mo. Come on. Stick with me, kid. You're gonna go places. Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
His bust? Like his chest? I mean, there was some definition, but I wouldn't use the word enormous.
It's in the picture, I think.
Yeah, it's just way out there in the open. Just totally bare busted. Oh, the statue! Of that kind of bust. Wow, here I thought Sky was talking about the bunny girls. Never mind. He does have that V. You know the V? You got like the pelvic V. You see like right inside the hip? It's got those little lines that just like meet. Like, he's got the V. You know what I mean? The V. You could see it. You could see the V. What is those lines that angle inward towards his dongle? It's the V. You see? I used to have that. Back when my body had more definition and less cuddliness to it. Look, I put on a few pounds. And I mean a few. Like a couple. A couple 10 or 20 or 30. Good day. You know, back in the day when I weighed like 125 pounds, I had the V. I totally had that torso. That was my torso. I had that torso. Yeah. And I had a very, very light, you know, six-pack. Very light. Was not very well defined. But it was there, just barely. You could barely see it in the right lighting.
It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to its greatness. We had to make sacrifices to it. Virgins. 16-year-old virgins. Regina was gonna be next. What else was I supposed to do? Her father was in on it. Of course I had to kill him. I couldn't let Regina die. In worship of Max and his bust. He's got a big bust. Yeah, I got soft and cozy. So here be Jams. You get it, Jams. Jams gets it. I got soft and cozy and cuddly. Okay? Look, I wouldn't say that I'm, you know, chubby, but, you know, I have a little bit of cushion. I have a tiny bit of a belly, okay? I see it, I feel it, okay? Okay? It mostly went to my thighs and my belly and my butt. And nowhere else. Nowhere else. And then it prevents me from wearing some of my old pants. Like a jerk. That's fine. I don't mind. It's part of womanhood. Okay? That's part of womanhood. People like a cuddly woman. Alright? I'm cuddly. He's got a big bust, and they sacrifice virgins to it? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Well, oh, cool. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, The bus disappeared.
It disappeared?
Yeah, if you stop sacrificing virgins to it once a year, it disappears. So, after we failed to sacrifice Regina to it, it disappeared. And now Max is losing power. Otherwise, if he still was at full power, the police wouldn't have been able to apprehend him. We need to kill him while he's still weak. If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww. Max G bust added to the court record. Max G-spot bust. Look! It says Max G-spot bust. That'd be a great name for a character. Max G-spot bust. You know? I think anytime that if I ever want to just, name a character, but specifically a character that, I feel like should be the flamboyant one, I'll call it Max G-spot bust. Anytime I'm playing an RPG where I get to play, name the different characters, not just the main character. And there's a flamboyant one that deserves that voice. I'll name him Max G-spot bust. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
Sounds juicy. It is Juicy Jams! Hey, Juicy Jams. That's another good name, Juicy Jams. A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. No, I love Mo! I don't think he should be quiet. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us! What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! There's an egg in my mouth! It says, to the murderer.
Murderer? Yup, that's what it says! But the rest of it has been ripped off. Like a tourist at a bazaar. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this? Oh my god, there's so much spit on my phone. I do this for you, chat. I want you to know that. It's all for you, chat. All of this. Oh, my poor phone. Between Gumshoe and Mo, there's so much spit on my phone. I guess today I am a spitter and not a... well... when did you find this?
The morning before the murderer. The murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime. Then torn. States to the murderer. That's crazy. So somebody knew that it was going to happen. So this was planned. This wasn't like a crime of passion or like an in-the-moment crime. It was planned. First degree Moida. Nick,
I think we'd better follow up on this important lead.
How? The monkey? No, it's not. The monkey didn't write it. That's just. Oh, I can't even see. It's to the moiterer. Well, we should go. Oh, I should present to you this here. So that's the bust. This here small seasoned bottle. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we don't need you to look at this after all. Would you mind taking a look at this? Oh. Would you mind taking a look? Okay. That's all the new stuff, I guess. Let's move. The lodging house! Wow! There's no one here. Wow! There's no one here. Present. What do you know about it? What about this? Fabulous! You'd like me to sign this for— Oh, fuck off. Tell me about your bust. Oh, no, okay. Alright, fine. What about this? Yeah! New stuff, new content! Yeah! Ah! Sorry, I got really excited. I'm sorry, chat. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder. It was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. It has to do with death, and it's a note. I guess that makes it a death note. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just a ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, they turned an incredibly bright red. Huh. It was addressed to the ringmaster. He's the murderer. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat! That's the note that I keep telling the fictional characters in this game that can't hear me that they should take it. But they won't listen, because they're incapable of doing so. Really? There's an egg in my mouth? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay. So I think somebody wrote that note to the ringmaster about how he killed Leo the lion. I think his name was Leo. Sorry, I turned into E.T. there for a second. I'm so sorry, chat. Did not mean to. That was, honestly, that's on me. That's my fault. That is absolutely my fault. Hey, do you see that?
There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out. Check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Can we use, like, forensics to do, like, a handwriting analysis or something? Although, judging from the top of it, it looks like it's more like a ransom note. At least the top of it looks like it's just a bunch of different, like, newspaper clippings and things like that. Which, if somebody's going to go out of their way to do something like that, then the rest of it's probably printed. Like on a computer. Okay. 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 Ew, there's my kit on the table. I feel like I should be able to, like, open up that manila folder. That manila folder. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Sorry you had to hear that. The files, I'm all over them. Wow! Gumshoe! I wasn't expecting someone to be here. You can't scare me like that. What the fuck, dude? Sorry. Go on. What were you gonna say?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Sorry, I was grabbing a beer.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the anchor bay. Finally. But with Miss Van Kamen...
Is that his phone? Does he have a phone? He has a phone?
How long is this gonna... How... Is he just gonna let it ring? I'm starting to overheat. I'm gonna open the window. Sorry. Just give me a second here.
Is it my phone? Oh! Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Oh, it's Miss Van Kamen.
You're not gonna answer it?
So it wasn't just me.
Huh?
You still not gonna answer it?
Yeah, every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
Well, if you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Aha! Flatfoot!
It's a cop term. You call cops flatfoots. Man, it's just gonna go forever? Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, 18, but yeah, that's still teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting. Ow! It's biting its lashes from a whip.
Vaughn Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in the court, wasn't it?
Alright, come on. Come on, chat. Let's be honest about this, alright? She really is her, right? She is her. Look at the fit. Look at the hair. She's her. I love her earrings, too. I have like similar earrings, but mine are like pink. They look like quartz, like pink quartz. Except they're plastic and they glow in the dark. So. They kind of look like that when they glow in the dark. It's kind of cool. She's her, though. I don't think I could pull off that hair. I don't think I could. I could not. But the fact that she does, I appreciate it. I'd carry her child, and I ain't even equipped for that. Yeah, I'm not either, and I would carry her child. I don't think she's equipped for that. And I would carry her child. I would carry the next generation of Von Karma. Just saying. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news, we possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix writes, your miserable plight will be known internationally.
God, I love that stare, the way she's pointing at me. I can just imagine her saying that I'm inadequate. I was bullied by the pretty girls in my school, the popular ones, okay? I have a complex now. I like being bullied. Sometimes, a little bit. It's not my fault! I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Well, what do you think about this? How is this for an importance of a win? What about this? Ow! She hit me again. Maybe you should hold off on the wild goose chases. What about this? Ow! Valid and relatable. What about this? Ow! What about this? Ow! Okay, that should have gotten something. Let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence. And a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Well, I wouldn't mind if you beat me off and destroyed me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. And, frankly, I'm into getting beaten and destroyed.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Besides, this isn't exactly Dan-to-Dan. Why do we even have an evil eye anyways? What's going on? Can you even play soccer? Ah! Nothing will be able to bring your dad back! Ellipses. My dad? You must meet the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word, and else you'll get a mouthful of vip. Oh, wow. Promises. Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Sounds like a good time to me. Count me in. A mouthful of whip. Me and who? Whip it. Into my shape. Shape me up. Get straight or not. Get gay. Oh, wow. Sorry. Okay, one more. Yeah, you can get a crack at me. Yeah, sorry. Take a crack at me? Yeah, that's it. Take a crack at me. The crack of a whip. The whip. Crack. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand. Yeah, it's Yuri time, baby! And I ain't talking about Yuri on ice. Well, I ain't talking about two boys ice skating. I'm talking about girl on girl. Right? Right? I'm doing you and your girlfriend too. Girl on girl, so what you say, baby? I'm doing you and your girlfriend too. Girl on girl, so what you say, baby? Right? Right? So, never mind, you wouldn't get it. It's pure 100%, okay? Pure 100%. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand, Mr. Hyde. I have to see him again, one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
She has a crush on Miles. She's trying to get in between me and my man!
What? Edgeworth? There's an egg in my mouth. Mr. Edgeworth?
My Miles! Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor? Miles Edgeworth. Manfred von Karma. He's like a little brother to her. Oh, that kind of revenge. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone. Huh. But he's still alive, right? He has to be alive. Like, he's not this... I don't like that they keep saying that he's gone. He's gone. He's gone now. He's gone. Everybody keeps saying he's gone. Just forget about him. He's still alive. He's still out there somewhere. He's just taking a sabbatical. Maybe he's learning some kind of, like, ancient Chinese lawyering or something. I don't know! Maybe he went to Britain so he could... learn how to lawyer there with their silly wigs. He's still alive! Don't you take that Yowie away from me, okay? Don't you take my Yowie ship, okay? Don't do that. Don't you take away hashtag Rightworth. Don't you take away hashtag Edge Right. Yeah, that's better. Don't you dare take away hashtag Edge Right. Don't you do it. That's my ship. I ship that. Hashtag Edge Right. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I chew!
Nick, what does she mean? No, he no, Sky! I swear to God. If he unalived himself, if he did it, I'm gonna crash out. I'll crash. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll crash out. Don't make me do it. Investigations was a no! It takes place after this trilogy. No, it takes place after the trilogy. Doesn't it? I think it does. Doesn't it? He did not alive. No, he's alive. He's out there somewhere. Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death?
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses deaths. That was 1 year ago.
It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive.
Yeah, I'm with Von Karm on this one. He's still alive.
I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Somewhere in this world. Hashtag right words. It still exists. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Hashtag edge right. Hashtag edge right still is out there. The perfect ship. Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor.
You effectively killed the prosecution in him.
Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. But then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my 2 hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Oklahoma!
Nick.
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you! Him too!
What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and wants no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick!
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Nick.
Ooh. Maybe I was right about hashtag edge right. Maybe they were an item. He was taking that a little too personally. Okay. Oh my god. Not what I was expecting at all. Oh, he's in a... Oh, well... Okay. See, he might not be the bad guy. I don't know if he's handy capable of being a murderer. Sorry. I know it's a bummer they create him just to kill him off. No, it's not a prequel. It's not in between Ace Attorney and Justice for All. No, it takes place after the 3rd one. No, it does. He's alive. I don't know what voice to give this guy.
what's going on with the white stripes on his face?
Oh, he's like Jack White from the White Stripes. Ah! He's got a 7-nation army. Blue Orchid. Hardest button, which could be temporary. And disability doesn't mean incapability of evil. You know what? You're right.
You must be Phoenix Wright. Yeah, yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken
Sorry, Ken. How do you pronounce your last name? Because, like, personally, I don't know if I can keep it together, Ken. Can't take it seriously again. Ken Ding-a-ling? I'm sorry. Your name's Ken Ding-a-ling? Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling. I need to make him the most serious character of all time. It's Ding-a-ling.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Ding-a-ling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Acro Ding-a-ling.
The A is assumed. Yeah, it's yeah. It's like how there's like silent letters, you know? But it's the opposite of that, you know? Like in Phoenix Wright, the W is silent. It's the opposite of that. Yeah. It's an invisible A. Yeah. 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 Mr. Acro Ding-a-ling.
How do you know my name?
Oh, 'cause you just told us! What? Is a wheelchair not your only disability? Oh, it was Phoenix saying that. Oh, I missed beer. Beer. How do you know my name? God, I'm hopeless.
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro, Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling, you're a member of this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
Tell me about the very big circus.
Ding-a-ling, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me, or incroyable, if you're feeling French. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the Ringmaster was truly a saint. Much better than the Wishmaster. Or Wishmaster 2. Definitely better than Wishmaster 3. We don't talk about Wishmaster 4. Really, any of the Wishmaster movies.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I went to see the Wishmaster to help out the Ringmaster. I'm just kidding. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him.
Seriously, does anybody even know what I'm referencing when I say the Wishmaster? Have any of you even seen the Wishmaster movies? Because they're fucking disturbing. It's insane. There's like this demon guy, and he's the Wishmaster. He's like a genie, kind of, but he's definitely a demon. And the whole premise is it's an 80s horror series where you make wishes, and it's like, oh, you gotta be careful what you wish for, kind of stuff. Like at one point, he gets arrested and put in prison, and so he's talking to like another inmate, and the inmate's like, you know, he gets the inmate to accidentally, if you say, I wish for this, that's how you activate it, and that's where he gets his power from, is if he grants enough wishes, then he unlocks his true power, and he gets super powerful, it's crazy.
Yes, you make a wish, he takes your soul. Yeah, he takes your soul, and that's how he gets more powerful. And there's one of the movies, I don't remember if it's the second or third movie, but an inmate, he gets locked in prison, right? This is like towards the beginning, and so he makes he gets a bunch of souls while he's in prison. People are wishing for stuff. One of the ones that they show is an inmate says, "Oh yeah, well, I wish my lawyer would fuck himself." So the lawyer, it shows that the lawyer comes in and talks to the guy, because the inmate, he gets a chance to talk to his lawyer. He's like, "So when am I getting out of here? Come on." And so the lawyer's like, "Well, I tried to get you out on bail, but it doesn't look like you're going to be getting out on parole either, and it's like you're going to be in here for the long haul." And suddenly his pelvis starts cracking, his back starts cracking, and, well, I'm sure you can imagine, the Wishmaster took that wish very literally. He fucked himself. So, super disturbing movie series. Crazy. 80s horror movies were insane. They were absolutely fucking bonkers. And most of them, like, honestly, like, they're more disturbing and hilarious at times than actually scary. Like, did you ever see the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Most of that shit was funny. And then the other one came out, like the 2000s one, and it was like, okay, no, this is scary. Yeah. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. It's like the Hellraiser movies. Some of them, they're just weird and disturbing more than they're scary. It was the lead and the gas back when the directors were kids. Yeah, now that'll do it. Yeah, it was in the paint, wasn't it? Oh, I guess it was in the gas too. That's why they have unleaded gas now. Wow! And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. The first Texas was very tame. Actually, good but tame. Yeah, it was very tame, right? It was very tame. And there were even parts that were like, this is just corny as fuck. And like, I couldn't help but laugh at it. Granted, I was high. But, that was bad. It was a different Kayleigh back then. It was a different me. I was a different person. I don't do that. Now I just drink beer. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. With the kind of the themes that are going on with this case. Oh, I don't like the way that you said he was too kind to his daughter. Don't like that. Are the birds just pecking at you? Are they just pecking at you? They're just eating you alive, and you're just okay with that. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Oh, that's real awkward. I don't like that second option there. Just come right out and say it, huh? Usually I try to just avoid topics like that with people in this kind of situation. I'm just like the birds for real. I want some of Acro. Oh my god. Yeah, you want to peck at his pecs, don't you? Look at those pecs. You just want to peck at those pecs, don't you? He's very peckable. Some people are impeccable. I don't watch horror movies, I just watch the kill count. Just like I don't play Final Fantasy games. I just watch Pro Jared. Wow, Pro Jared mentioned in 2025. That's crazy. I'm following him on YouTube, by the way. I used to watch his stuff like back in the day. But, well, he's got some stuff that came out recently, didn't he? He started making content again. So I know there was some, like, it got kind of awkward, like, around the time of, like, his divorce, and, like, he took a break from YouTube for a while, and, life just kind of got away from him, and then, it looks like he's back to making content again. So that's cool. Well, hey, you'll get to watch me play Final Fantasy soon after this game.
We're gonna play Final Fantasy VII. And then we're gonna play more Ace Attorney. And then we're gonna play a very special game that I'm not gonna spoil. It's gonna be kind of like how, you remember how, like, I didn't want to spoil Subnautica until, like, the day before, and then I'm like, hey, tune in tomorrow night for Subnautica, and you guys are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's gonna be exactly like that, where it's gonna be like, okay, tune in for whatever is happening after the final game in the trilogy. Stay tuned, something cool's coming up. And then you guys are gonna be like, yeah, okay, alright. It's gonna be like fucking Trials of Sword of Mana, or Secrets of Mana, or something. Who knows? Maybe Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. And then I'm gonna bust out with this game and go like, what? Kayleigh! And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna cry at the end of this game. It's gonna be awesome. Let's talk about your wheelchair, bud.
I'm sorry to ask, but...
Oh, thank God she's asking.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. The ringmaster shocked me until I couldn't feel anything below my waist.
We're trying to keep Jack and Daxter a surprise. Yeah! That didn't go over so well, did it? Hey, someday I'll play Jack 2, okay? I promise. I promise you, Sky. I will play Jack 2 someday. I will. You can mark my words on that one. I promise you that. I will play Jack 2 and Jack 3. I'll probably even, like, for the 3 p.m. stream, I'll do Jack X Racing, because that was one of my favorite games growing up. It was so fucking cool. I love Jack X Racing. The soundtrack was fucking peak. Oh my god, the way that they did, you may not think that you're worth a... Alright, you may think I'm not worth $1, but baby, I feel like a millionaire. By the Queens of the Stone Age, but it's the instrumental version. Oh my god. That was so cool. It was right, come on, dude, it's such a good song. Ah, such a good song. And the fact that they used it in that game, peak. Jack X Racing. So glad it happened. I want to play it again.
The nerves in my legs are badly damaged.
But I'm worried that YouTube is gonna, like, try to copyright that and be like, sorry, you're not allowed to show this. And then I'll be like, honestly, you know what? They can just have the rights to this episode, because I'm gonna get, like, 26 people are gonna watch this, like, over the course of my lifetime. I'm okay with that.
And you can't walk now!
I can't even stand now.
You can't even stand me?
No, I can't even stand at all. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
Yeah, why is he still on the 3rd floor? Like, I feel like whenever this... Like, how long ago did this happen? Because I feel like he would have switched with Mo. And he'd be on the 1st floor, and Mo would be on the 3rd. Right? Like, it doesn't make sense for him, wheelchair-bound, to be stuck in the 3rd floor.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right?
Oh, how many locks does he have? Oh, he's got 3 locks!
Psych locks. Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
Plot twist towards the end of the episode? Oh my god!
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
That's a lie. If it was 6 months ago, Mo is a very stand-up kind of guy. I could see Mo suggesting that Mo takes the 3rd floor and Acro takes the 1st. Chance what? Chance to heal? Chance to... Oh! It's like Crash was an obvious hint. Whoa. Yeah.
6 months ago. What in the world? What?
Phoenix, you just met this guy. Stop prying into his physical trauma. No! Keep prying! I need the drama! I need the tea! Spill the tea!
What in the world went on at this circus then? let's talk about what happened. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? What murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
Wait, what did you see? What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What did you see, Ding-a-ling?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see out the window?
What did you see out the window?
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What? There's an egg in my mouth.
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max who saw flying.
I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick.
Well, I'm gonna present some stuff to you.
What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes on outside of this room.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize.
Look at those birds carried him. No, there's no way! They're too small, and he's too ding-a-ling.
Maximilian Galactica, right? You have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it. He can't even appreciate the bunny girls. What the heck?
It looks like something is really weighing on him, and it's not bunny girls.
Maximilian Galactica, right?
Oh, well, alright. Well, what about the next one?
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the moida.
In the cafeteria?
Whoa, what happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. Or incroyably. Incroyably. Crap! Incroyablement. Incroyablement! If you're feeling French.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her.
Her?
Regina, ask her about it.
The lion. I'm telling you, it's the lion! Because the ringmaster killed the lion. That's why I'm thinking. But why would Regina leave a note like that? It had to be somebody else who was also had ties to the lion. But who? Who else would have a tie to the lion like that? Besides Regina. Unless the death of the lion was to cover up something else. Now, if the death of the lion was covering up something else, then anybody could be connected to it. Not Max, obviously. It's never the person you're defending. Ben?
definitely does have psychological issues. What would his tie to the lion be? And it's not even necessarily a lion. He doesn't have to have a tie to the lion. It's something. There's a reason why the ringmaster killed the lion. And the reason was to cover something else up. Is a lion maybe connected to why Acro is wheelchair bound now? Does that have something to do with it? Did it have something to do with the lion? Did the lion attack him in some way? But it's obvious that he's covering up the fact that it didn't happen in practice. Because that's the lie. It's an obvious lie that it happened in practice. Which if it did actually happen in practice, then it would make sense if the lion did attack him. Because the way that he was fluttering or something, who knows? Or maybe he fell off the tightrope and the lion tried to save him and broke his back when it snatched him up out of the air or something, who knows? Sorry, I'm spiraling again. I'm sorry, chat, I'm spiraling again. Let's find out. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. That's right, I gotta present. I forgot, I have to present. Gotta present the Gachiakuta. Or whatever it's called. Presents the Magatama! What did I say? Oh! Gachiakuta! It's the anime. It's a trash anime that I've been watching with my girlfriend. It's if you know the anime, you understand the joke there that it's a trash anime. It's a trash anime. Anybody who's watching Gachiakuta gets that joke. Get it? It's a trash anime. But it's called a Magatama. My bad. Sorry. It's probably offensive to this culture. Spear mediums in general. Sorry. About the wheelchair. Don't you need more evidence? Yeah, I do, but I need to find out what's the question. Because that might help me find out what that evidence is. So I know what I'm looking for. Right? Okay? Just give me a second. I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice?
Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Yeah, I got nothing. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay. Well, I know. Well, I know. Well, I know. Well, I know. I gotta go. Present. Talking about Acro. Would you mind taking a look at this? Fuck, you can't even talk to me about the guy. You can't tell me anything about the guy! Just, you know you're his co-worker! I don't know if I already showed you that, but it's better safe than sorry. Okay, it's fine. Let's go to the detention center. So it says we'll present? We'll present? No. We'll present? Talking about Acro. What about this person? Oh, what the? Oh! Come on! Yo, you. It's fine. Circus sentence. No, don't even look at me, please, you fucking pedo. The big top. Chat! Something new. Chat! Oh, fuck. I've got a bad feeling about this.
egg in my mouth.
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Sigh, hail. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. Well, I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? First things first, I want to talk to you about this guy. Oh, it's Acro. It's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. I just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro is so incredible. Or incroyable, if you're feeling French. Especially on the trapeze. I mean, Ding-a-ling is so incredible. Or incroyable if you're feeling French. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
Oh, I know what this is. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, I know what this is. For really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it. And then, I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in this room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket. Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
Then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble. So, you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? Good lord. Okay, so she's admitting to putting it on the bulletin board, but claiming that it was in the trash at Acro's apartment. Sometimes there's a little bit of truth in every lie. So either she's telling the truth, or a little bit of this is the truth, and a little bit of it is a lie. I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
On the morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of crime. Okay. There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Oklahoma. I'll think about it.
What about the small seasoning bottle? That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
It's from the cafeteria?
Why did everybody act like they didn't know what it was? Hold it! Everyone takes turns, because there is a list of names in the kitchen. A turn order in which everyone takes turns preparing meals in the cafeteria. So if that's the case, then everyone in this circus should know that this came from the cafeteria. And this is, in fact, black pepper. And/or white pepper, possibly. It looks more like white pepper. White pepper powder from the cafeteria. Take that! Everyone should recognize it. At this point, everyone but Regina is suspect. Everybody who said they didn't recognize it. That's the sound of me slapping my hand on the table. Everyone is suspect. It's not. I remember seeing it there. So this was the cafeteria's pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
Alright, Regina. We got a lot more to talk about. Like Russell Berry, your father, and Money the monkey, who you're apparently trying to catch.
And we're gonna ask those questions and more next time on Kayleigh Plays! Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please don't forget. Don't forget all those things. Any and above, and all of the things. Because that's how YouTube knows that you like my content, and you like me, and it knows to show it to other people. Because they might like it too. And stay tuned, because tomorrow is Triple Play Wednesday. That's right, we're going to be playing 3 games. Not 1, not 2, but 3. The first one, of course, as you know, the 11 a.m. stream. That's 11 a.m. Central. Final Fantasy Tactics. And then at 3 p.m. Central, we're starting a brand new game for this channel. Brand new to the channel, I say, because it was kind of a viral, trending game of 2024. Of course, I'm talking about Supermarket Simulator. We're going to be playing it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. And then the next exciting episode of Ace Attorney is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. So stay tuned. So much more to come. Thank you guys so much again for joining. I love you all. You know I do. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you. I mean, I already had the game, so someday I was going to play it. But yeah, I didn't want to play without you guys. It's so much more fun if I get to discover this with you. And then I don't have to, you know, when I get stuck, go to a walkthrough and stuff like that. I like those subtle little hints. You know, I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want you guys to hold my hand through the whole way, but it's nice when it's obvious that I'm stuck, and then you guys are like, hey, Kayleigh, did you try asking Regina about the, you know, because Sky said the other day, you know, she was like, hey, did maybe Regina, like, you know, have a new dialogue option after you presented that evidence earlier? That's helpful. That's good. I like that. That's the good kind of, you know, support from chat. I like that. I like that. It's good. But, yeah. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad you're all here for this. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of games you want to see me play in the future. Like maybe if there's any kind of RPGs you want to see me play. If there's any kind of RPGs that you know are available to me. And maybe like, even if they're like not so legal ways to get them too. You know, if you're like, hey, if you download this APK, I found a trusted website where you can download the APK for this stream Steam exclusive game, but there's somebody made an APK for it for Android. Let me know. Let me know if it's a trusted site that you're like, yeah, I tested this and it does actually work. Yeah, let me know if there's like Hiii, or because Hiii looks a lot of fun, or something like that. You know, let me know. Or like if there's if you know how to play Power Wash Simulator APK for Android, if you find a trusted source, I'll give it a shot for sure. Until next time, have a great night.
Have a wonderful week. I love you all. Bye-bye. But because honestly, you know, the way that I see it is like, if they're not going to release it on Android, I'm going to find my own way to play it. Okay? That's on them. I would pay for it. And I have paid for other games on Android. I would. My hands are tied. I want to play the game. I'm going to find alternative means to do it. Even if it means piracy. Until next time, have a great night, have a wonderful week. I love you all. Bye-bye.